All right, folks, so now we're going to identify errors in angle problems again, but with some practice questions. So what kind of stuff would you see on a test maybe that looks like this? So remember, we're looking for those common errors where students will either assume supplementary when they should be equal or congruent, and then assume congruent when they should be supplementary. All right, so JC attempted to solve for x in the diagram shown. In which step does she make her first mistake? Okay, JC, let's see what you did. Alrighty, so she's looking at this diagram. She wants to find x, and she says in her first step, A and B are same side interior. They are indeed the same side of the transversal. These should be parallel lines, and they are indeed interior. So that's step one seems to be correct. Step two, she's saying that angle alpha equals angle beta, or A equals B, whatever you want to say there. I don't think that that's correct, because we know that same side interior angles are not congruent. It should be that alpha plus beta equals 180 degrees, because they should be supplementary. So I'm saying step two. Sorry, JC. Okay. Alrighty, next question. A student attempted, the anonymous student this time, attempted to solve for the value of x in the diagram shown. Identify and correct the mistake in their solution. Okay, so we're solving for x, and we know that this angle is 8x minus 40, and this angle is 2x plus 10. And a student said that 2x plus 10 has to equal 8x minus 40. Well, I don't see why they should have to be equal to one another. I don't think that that's right, because it looks to me like we should probably take the, which one do you want to use? Let's take 2x plus 10, and let's say that its alternate exterior angle up here should also be 2x plus 10. Okay, so that's one way to look at this. And then what we know is that those two angles are supplementary along a straight line, so they should add up to 180 degrees. So let's fix this up. We should have 8x minus 40 plus 2x plus 10 should give us a total of 180 degrees. All right, so combining like terms, 8 and 2 are 10x, and then negative 40 plus 10 is negative 30. So that equals 180. And then I guess we'll add 30 to both sides. So 10x should be equal to 210. And that tells me that x should be equal to 21 if I divide both sides by 10 here. So I should tell you what I'm doing. We get 21 there for x. Okay? Now, let's see if that works. Let's just double check our work. So if I take 8 times 21 and I subtract 40, let's see. That's 168 minus 40 should be 128. Okay, so it makes that angle up there 128. Then if we take 2x plus 10, so 2 times 21 plus 10, that's going to be 42 plus 10, which I think is 52 degrees. And we said all of this was based around the fact that those two angles were supposed to be supplementary. So 128 plus 52, yep, that makes 180 degrees. Looks good to me. Okay, so let's try to remember some of the things here. Look for the errors in the regular errors of the parallel line transversals. So the most common mistakes are assuming congruence when we should have supplementarity, and assuming that our angles are supplementary when they should be congruent. Careful, careful. Hope that helps.